What's up, guys? We're back at it on our 2010 Mercedes. Today we're going to be replacing the fuel pump, fuel filter assembly. So this is the fuel filter. We're going to show you how to do that. What happens with these is you get cracks up here, and when you fill your gas tank up, you'll get a fuel smell. It's going to be leaking fuel from the top here. So this is a new part right here. There's a part number. So I'll show you how we start doing this. First step is you just want to pull up on the rear seat. Okay guys, first step is to remove the rear seat bottom. You just want to grab it and just pull up, just pops up. And you're able to pull it out. James, that's gross. Okay, so you just want to wiggle the seat bottom out. This is a good opportunity to clean or find some lost change that you've dropped back here, or some in and out fries. So we're going to take this out here. Next, we want to remove this insulation piece right here. So we're going to be working on the driver's side of the vehicle. So it looks like those are some 8mm. I'm going to go grab a wrench and get this off. Okay guys, so these are 4 8mm bolts you want to remove for this cover. Ooh. Okay. So next, let me get some light, James. I don't need that. Okay. So we want to pop off our connectors here. Let's see. Oh, this thing's loose. Okay, so we got our connectors off. And I forgot to mention, you want to have a 1/4 tank of gas or less when you do this, or else you're going to have gas all over the place. So we do have a 1/4 of a tank or less. If you take a look at here, I had previously done a repair job on this temporarily with some epoxy, and it has held up for over a year, but decided to go ahead and replace this part now that we can. So it looks like we have about, let's see, 6 more 10mm to pop off here.
We got 6 10mm bolts. Looks like these have paint on them, so they're a little harder to get off.
Okay guys, so we got the bolts off. This is a retaining ring. And then make sure you do this in a ventilated area. Okay, yeah, it's nice. The gas low, it doesn't look too bad. So this is a little tricky to get out. And then let's see. So let me get some light, buddy. Well, pretty clean gas tank in there, huh? Check it out, G. Very clean. That's good.
But we're still gonna change it.
Yeah. So just have to figure out how these things come off and make sure we get everything back on correctly. There's a couple of little pulls that you do, but I can put them on the wrong one.
And we're going to show you how to do it the right way.
Okay. Let's pause for a second. Okay, so there's a connection to the front, and then there's 3 connections back here, two fuel lines and a power connection. So let's get the power connection off first. Power, and you want to rig something up to hold these 3 together so they don't fall back in the tank. I just have a zip tie and an old USB cable, so if it falls down I can pull it out. So this connector right here, these are a little tricky. You want to push in to release it. Push this in and then pull up, and it will release. Okay. And this one right here has a push tab on the side. Looks like it should just come off. Okay, nice. So you want to grab it the same way, the right orientation that you took it out. Okay. So this one goes on like this. Tab. We have our power connection here. And then this last one over here. Got our 3 there. So now I can disconnect my little device here. Grab some pliers to cut this zip tie off. One more connector in here that will go on the front here. Hear it click. So we got everything connected, front, 2 rears. Make sure everything's on right. Connector's on right. Ideally, you want to replace this green seal over here. Neglected to get a new one, so we're going to reuse it and see how we do. Worst case, you can just order a new one and replace it, not a big deal. This looks like it's expanded a little bit. It does want to go into the groove, so we're going to have to help it out a little bit. Okay, so let's get this bad boy in here. There in orientation. Okay, so once you have everything back in, you'll grab your retaining ring and get your 10 mil bolts back on. These don't need much torque. I'm not gonna torque them, but I'm just gonna snug them tight. star pattern. Kind of distribute the. Okay, put your electrical connectors back on. You hear that click? And this goes forward. Make sure your wires aren't pinched here. And these are 4 8 mils. Alright, so we're all done. You want to let your car open for an hour or two, let the fumes come out, especially if your wife's going to drive it. If you like this video, comment below, like, subscribe. If this helps you out, thank you.